Let's take a look at the tail of the tape. There it is. Bachman 28, Wedderburn 30, Bachman 169 pounds, Wedderburn 171. Bachman has an inch on him, standing at 6'2", and Bachman has lost twice, won 6 times. And Markhaile Wedderburn, Showtime as they call him, a record of 9-5. But the professor wearing whites, Showtime, Wedderburn in green with gold trim. And here we go, Wedderburn with a quick kick at the start of the fight. And now he's going to come around with a right. And they're going to look for the takedown right away. A former U of A wrestler in Victor the Professor Bachman. And he's going to try to get this fight on the ground right away.
Yeah, this could be an interesting fight, you know. Again, Bachman coming out of one of the best camps in all of Canada, going up against a very fierce striker and a great conditioned athlete with Wedderburn. You know, I'd like to see how he's going to try and stave off the takedown attempts from Victor. You know, Wedderburn, of course, wants it on the ground. He wants it up on the feet. He wants a striking battle. And he won't get that with Victor. And Victor is, hands down, one of the smartest fighters, thus the Professor as a nickname.
Bachman has got him down now. Not really with the takedown. It seemed as though Wedderburn kind of just attempted to take Bachman down, and now Bachman is on top, and we'll see how Wedderburn reacts here. After losing to Ryan Ford at TFC 8, he bounced back with the win over Justin Bernard. And these two guys have been talking smack for quite a while. And now they have an opportunity to take it out at each other. A pretty quiet first minute and 15 seconds of this opening round.
Well, that's experience right now. What you're watching is both fighters conserving the energy. They don't want to go all out. There's no point in Wedderburn trying to do anything right now. This is not his area of expertise. He just wants to keep himself from being ground and pound. I don't believe he's going to have any submission attempts against Victor Bachman. I think he just wants to maintain control, not get damaged with the ground and pound, and try to, you know, sneak up back to his feet and hopefully use his hands to do the talking.
Now Bachman on top, trying to elevate a little bit and land some heavy blows. So far, though, Wedderburn doing a good job just to have those glands off his head. Nothing too solid has connected yet. Now Wedderburn from the bottom, trying to land a couple.
You know, Wedderburn right now, he's just trying to posture up. He's keeping himself, like, you know, some decent distance. He's got some wrist control right now. He's got the arm of Bachman, which has been freed. But as you see here, Dustin, he's trying to keep his head nice and close. He doesn't want Bachman to posture up and start to lay down the blows. There's a nice up kick by Markhaile Wedderburn, but he's in a dangerous spot again. He is in danger.
Bachman back on top after taking a pretty good kick to the head. He just said enough's enough. He tossed Wedderburn back down, and now he's back up on top, trying to do a little bit of damage. So far, though, Wedderburn, until right now, he's starting to get in a pretty bad position.
Wedderburn needs to get back to his feet immediately. He does not want to go back down, and this has always been Wedderburn's problem. Not a problem, but more of an Achilles heel. He's not a ground fighter. He is a Muay Thai specialist, and unless he can do what he does best, like I do talking, he is not going to be able to do anything right now. And it's unfortunate because he's a great striker. But Bachman, he's doing what he came here to do: control, ground and pound, ring control, everything that you want to see a ground guy do, he's doing. And he's a grinder. He will not let up.
He has definitely controlled the first 3.5 minutes of the opening round here. It's been all Bachman. Now he's got that leg pin and he's getting that left arm out. Now a right. He's going to come back with the left again. He's going to try to take
for the rear naked choke.
He's
very popular submission. It's a very popular submission. That's it. He didn't even. Markhaile didn't even attempt to fight it off.
Wow.
He didn't even want to go there. I don't know what to say about that, but he didn't even try to fight that off.
Wow. Do you think maybe he thought he was in too deep with this guy?
No, I don't think so. I think that he just gave up. Because I've never seen a fighter. There was no pressure. There was no choke.
It was a forearm essentially, and that was it.
He only was able to get into the position of the rear naked. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not certain. But from my perspective, it looked like there was no pressure applied.
Well, we will get a look at the replay. And here it is. It was all Victor the Professor Bachman. And this is where he gets in there and watch. It never really even looked like he'd locked it in at all. His arm was actually loose. His right arm was loose. Looked as though he almost tapped the first time. And then he does tap the second. He might have locked it in at the last second. I like this. How many MMA guys put on their glasses right after the fight? He was clearly in there fighting without contacts, fighting blind. Yeah, the Professor puts his glasses back on. He looks like a professor. He looks like he should be at a library, not here, but obviously he proves he belongs. Incredible. 7-2 now, back-to-back wins. This one by submission. And let's get inside the cage to Dean Panis.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee John Brack stops this bout at 3 minutes 28 seconds of round number 1 after Markhaile Wedderburn taps out due to rear naked choke. The winner of this match, Victor the Professor Bachman!